Great, that should be enough time. The next thing we want to do is we want to talk about the different ways to open an inspection sheet on the tablet. And to do that, there's 3 different ways. The first one is to open the default inspection for your shop. So in this case, this obviously must be a brake shop because their default inspection is a brake inspection. The second way is to use the drop-down box on the tablet to select any of the different inspections that are configured for your shop. And the third way, which I like the most, is to use the ultimate or special markers to set up a box right on the labor line that a technician could just tap and open the required inspection. As you begin using more different inspections like HVAC inspections and electrical system inspections, ABS inspections, and so on, this will be more important to you, and you can explore that using the ultimate markers. So what we're going to do next is we're going to open an inspection and begin creating our mock inspection. So I'm going to drag a tablet over here. Actually, let's go ahead and get our test shop back open here. So again, to always understand what's going on, we want the service writer to get instant feedback as they go through and do things. So what I'm going to do before I open this tablet is I'm going to draw your attention here that you can see that there's no activity, and I'm going to tap on this open vehicle to open it up. And again, we've already talked about one hot spot here and another one here, and also the odometer here. So the favorite way of opening them is to click where it says open vehicle. So I'm going to tap it and open it up. And now when you open it up, what you're going to see on the today's vehicle page for the service writer is you're going to see the repair order has been opened, and you're going to see this nice green bar here. So green, red, and yellow is just like a traffic signal. And when a service writer can see the green, yellow, red, they know that green means we're all making money, yellow means we're getting close to not being profitable, and red means we better do something about it. You can also see that the technician's got the right repair order open because this little yellow clipboard in the lower edge of the tile lets the service writer know that the technician is actually working on all the vehicles on his tablet from left to right. On the tablet, what you're going to see is the actual work order. And if you take your finger and drag down through it, you'll be able to see all the labor operations that are on this particular repair order. And other information the technician is going to have on his tablet is going to be service history. So when I tap on that tab, you'll see it's changed over to service history. So if this vehicle had been here before, you could see all the information about it. You're going to see the OEM recommendations based on mileage, where a technician can actually tap it and actually add them to the bottom of the inspection sheet. You're going to see recommended jobs from prior service visits and have the ability to do recalls and TSBs. So in this case, I'm going to go back to worksheet. And what I'm going to do in this case is, because your shop is probably set up as such, I'm going to have you tap the default inspection for your shop, and we're going to start doing our default or our demo inspection. So the nice thing about this is all inspections are broke down into nice usable chunks. So exterior, under hood, mid-rise, and under vehicle. And what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and just mark a few topics good and then go through and use some of the tools here. So in my case, I'm just going to grab a bunch of topics and just tap on the topic name itself. And you can see every time I tap on the topic name, it's going to mark it no issues and I can go on. I'm going to tap under hood in this particular instance, and I'm going to choose a topic or two that has got an issue on it. You can see here some of them that have a red camera on it are actually marked where photos and notes are required. And we've got some here that are actually ready to input some data. So all these icons have different meanings, and we'll explore them as we go on. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and on the serpentine belt, I'm actually going to tap on it that it's got a problem. So I'm going to tap where it says select condition instead. And in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the serpentine belt is fraying. And I'm going to tap off to the side. And you're going to see that it's automatically marked it as a fail. So now I'm going to tap where it says select action. and I'm going to say what I want to do about it. So in this case, what I want to do is replace the serpentine belt, and then I'm going to tap off the side. Anything that requires any type of repair in any way, shape, or form, we want to make sure we document it with a picture or video or so on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm actually going to snap a picture. And what I'm going to do is take a picture of something I got in my office here. So I'm going to grab that, and now I'm going to take a picture, and I'm going to start using some of the tools that a technician has at their disposal to use in the same way they'd educate a customer in the shop. So that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap on this red arrow and turn it on. And then on that red arrow, you're going to see that it's got some tools on it that we can go ahead and use. So first thing I'm going to do is touch on the one end of it, and I'm going to drag it over to right exactly where I want to point to. And then I'm going to touch on the other end, and I'm going to use that to go ahead and move the orientation of it. So again, this red arrow would be the same equivalent if a technician was taking their finger or a pencil or a laser pointer at the side of the car and showing the customer exactly what they're trying to draw their attention to. The next thing I'm going to do is go down to the bottom, and I'm going to tap on this little notepad, and I'm going to describe what I'm trying to show. Same as what the technician would be doing in the bay if a customer was in the bay. In this case, what I'm also going to do is start using the power of the tool by using the voice to text. So I'm going to tap on a microphone, and then I'm going to talk like a robot. The red arrow is pointing right directly to the surface of the belt where you can see that the edge is frayed. And then I'm going to press upload. So these are tools that we have to work with on the tablet. And again, what we want to do is make sure that the service writer and technician begin working together as a team to use these tools to educate the customer. The next thing I want to do is I want to point to this note field here, and I'm going to tap on it. And when I tap on it now, you're going to see that there's a couple things going on. One is there's a little camera icon with a number count. So I'm going to press that, and what it's going to do is open up, and it's going to show me the pictures I've taken. And the good thing is I can also see the topic that I've taken the picture at and the notes right there on the top of the picture. So a great way to think about this doing if you've taken some freeze frame data screenshots, lab scope waveforms, pre-alignment specs, and so on, this is a great place where the technician can go back and find that information. In the note area here, you can see that it's broke down into internal and external notes. So an internal note, what we want to do is supply the service writer with what they need to do their job. So I'm going to tap in that area. I'm going to tap on the microphone again. This vehicle needs to have the serpentine belt replaced, period. It's frayed on the edges. New paragraph. Serpentine belt has 130 amp alternator. New paragraph. Estimated labor time, 1.2 hours. So that's really all of the service writer needs to do their job, and it's all protected from the customer, and it says for shop eyes only. What the customer needs to know is, and again, I'm going to tap the microphone. This belt is fraying, needs to be replaced. It will derail soon and cause you to be stranded. And I'm going to press OK. So again, what we want to do is while we're creating our test topic here, mark some topics good, no issues, and make sure you've got pictures on a minimum of 2 topics. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one other topic here. I'm going to say protection level fails. I'm going to tap my action, what I want to do about it. Cooling system fluid exchange. I'm going to see if I can find a picture that I can take. Maybe I've got one here. We'll just grab this one and pretend it's the cooling system. put a note here. Level is low and protection level is below the recommended freeze point. And upload. So if you would, I'm going to give you approximately 4 minutes to create an inspection topic or your mock inspection sheet, and then we'll move on. And while you're working on that, I'm going to get my tablet out of the way.